Hi everyone, Miss Elizabeth here for First Congregational Church of Muskegon, Michigan. Our confirmation class video for this Sunday, we continue Unit 1, the teachings of Jesus, and our second lesson in that unit is who was Jesus? Today we continue our unit about the path and teachings of Jesus. And our lesson is about Jesus as a teacher of a path to true happiness. We are following the progressive Christianity curriculum that First Congregational Church has purchased, although we do not own the copyright to this material. Our Unit 1 is about our belief that following the path and teachings of Jesus can lead to experiencing the oneness and unity of all life. We affirm that God is everywhere, within me and around me. Some quotes I want to share with you are these. Then Jesus said to Zacchaeus, "Today salvation has come to this house, because he too is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek out and to save the lost." And that's from Gospel of Luke, chapter 19, verses 9 and 10. Also, "Be still and know that I am God." That's Psalm 46, verse 10. And from philosopher Paramahansa Yogananda, "God is center everywhere, circumference nowhere." And from one of our hymns this Sunday, "Where across the crowded ways of life, where sound the cries of race and clan, above the noise of selfish strife, we hear thy voice, O Son of Man." And that text was written by Frank Mason North. Our lesson today is about a feeling of connectedness, unity, or oneness. Throughout history, prophets, poets, philosophers, and people from across all cultures and religions have told about an unusual type of transforming experience. We might call this an experience of oneness and connectedness, an experience of the realm of God. Jesus suggested that we could find this joy, this realm of God, by following his example of living a life founded on compassion and a commitment to treat all as neighbors or kin. Connecting to God can help us experience our inner joy. The joy we find within ourselves is there, no matter what outward circumstances are happening. Jesus said that it is a little like a treasure buried deep in the ground. Strong emotions, tensions on the surface of our busy lives can hide our inner joy, but it's always there, waiting to empower us. To demonstrate, we are going to try a science experiment. You may have seen this experiment on FCC's Youth Worship page posted earlier this week. We're going to make some paper fish swim by breaking the surface tension that keeps them aimless and stagnant. So here we go. I'll show you. I have cut out some paper fish. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just make sure it has a definite pointy nose and a notch in its tail. I also have here a shallow pan of water. Okay, so I'm going to put the fish in the water, and you see it does float on the surface, but it's not really going anywhere, is it? I sometimes feel just like that. Drifting, no sense of direction or purpose. But let's add the power of God's love to the experiment. God's love is within us. So I am adding just 1 drop of dish soap, and I put it in the notch within the fish's tail, because God's love is within us, and zip, the surface tension was broken, and that made it possible for all that moving, living water underneath the fish to come up and power it forward. The Jesus story is a story of empowerment. It is not only about our ability to be changed on a personal basis by our recognition and experience of the Spirit of God within, but also that Jesus offered a vision of a world that could be changed by those who lived their lives with the same awareness that he had found. Here is some of what we practice today as progressive Christians who follow the path of Jesus. We believe that seeing all as one is how we can experience the realm of God. We believe that joy is not dependent on material success or outward circumstance. We create moments of stillness in which we quiet the chatter of the mind. We accept responsibility for our actions and for changing our ways if we cause harm. We have compassion for all beings. We are generous of our heart and our possessions. We help those in danger or who are suffering however we can. And we celebrate and laugh and live in joy and wonder. I hope your week will be filled with joy and wonder. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.